history of this town be mostly of the formal sort.
Sorry about that, guys. Gotta love the heat. Trying to make sure everything's set back up properly.
Can it really be called a lighthouse if it's not giving out light? These are the kind of things you start to ponder when you're a head in a cage.
Now what do we do? Now we go to the lighthouse. Got it. We'll pretend like we didn't see that one.
I may not be the pirate I once was,
Whoa.
but I can still put the fear into them what knows me. I
Right,
know you can
so-
hear me, ye cowardly curs. Drop what you're doing and get this bridge in order. We've a ferry to catch.
Well, there you go. That's how it's done.
I suppose I should tell you the story. But when we sailed into the Sea of the Damned, it were a happy accident, for we were fleeing our enemies with a whole pack full
I
of them.
picked up another scroll.
By and by, me crew starts to grumble about returning to the living world. But I'd have sooner stayed with me loot for all eternity, rather than risk it out on the waves.
I don't think they care about OSHA. Then again, we do fix our boat with nothing but planks. And we're not doing no better.
This whole place brings back memories. The night I snuffed out the flame. Aye, and the lighthouse keeper too. Had to be sure the ferryman wouldn't come and part me from me loot.
Strange yet familiar by the cursed captain. Just when I thought I was doomed to be bored out to me skull, this endless fog, I heard you warty cry land ho, though he didn't sound happy about it. There was land looming up ahead, sure enough, though we'd no time to change course before we were onto the rocks, good and scuppered. After exploring the grotto, we emerged to see yet more ruined ships and a great lighthouse too. It's the oddest thing, my crew swears it weren't there before. You gotta read it like it's written. Well, we got her beacon burning bright, and I appointed one of me crew to be lighthouse keepers. So long as the light shines, we're sure to be rescued. Until then, I've set the crew to making us some shelter out of these scuttled ships and maybe even a tavern. Funny how it's already feels like home. Ooh, too good to be true. Oh, Captain Head.
Ah, new body at last. Not as handsome as me old one, but they say beggars can't be choosers. There! It's just like sailing a sloop. Ye never forget how. Now, Let's see if we can't find some clue as to set this place ablaze once more. First, see if you can't light the brazier with that fancy flame of yours. Of course, lighting up the town is all well and good, but you'll need to point your flame out to sea if we're to call the ferry. Aye, that's the way. Oh, I think it looked better in the dark. Now, to get the ferryman's attention. So that's the answer. All those years spent in the cage, pondering how to open that gate, and ye break in like a born burglar. Ah, let's get over there and see what plunder's to be had.
I tried. I don't know what happened. Oh no, keep turning. Thank you.
Lighthouse is good as new. The mists are clearing. Let me try and get a better view. I see sails on the horizon. Well, there she be. The ferry of the damned. Though you'll find no welcome passage on her decks. Those hooded fellers are what you might call in charge around here. And they won't suffer the living to board her. The only way ye'll sail aboard that ship is to stow away. I wonder if their little secrets still be stowed about here. The key to me cabin, after all these years. The keeper took it when he ratted me out to the others and they set upon me. Me ship'll be a sight for sore sockets, sure enough. But this moldy old body won't last 5 minutes out there, so I'll need ye to be my transport once again. At least till we reach me ship. Take me to me ship with the red sails, and I'll see ye safely aboard that ferry.
Yeah. Who says you need legs? No one! I mean, we're dead already, aren't we? Don't do as I say. Just follow as I say. Somehow, I have made a horrible mistake. But I still made it down before you, so that's one in my book.
Red sails with crossed swords. That's on the famous old ship.
Wait, where am I headed? Oh, wait, you say we're headed to that one spot I was at before, right? I'm stuck on a tree. Oh, those braziers or whatever rose it. Nice. That wasn't ominous.
Well, I'll be. Who knew something like this was hidden away back here for all these years? With a nose for treasure that reminds me of, well, me.
Have a headless monkey key. A Headless Monkey by Captain Kate Capsize. Thurpwood, a name I shall take great pleasure in etching into a gravestone with my own dagger for what he did to my new ship's pride and joy. Well, ain't that something? I'd quite forgotten that oh my lord, that the witless, hopeless, clueless buffoon, oh my, previously removed the head of the figurehead that gives the Mad Monkey its name. Yeah, this is that, yeah, this is the... Oh! And it says, one day I shall take... one day I'll take great pleasure in trying the selfless swindler to what remains of the figurehead and parading him around the port. But until then, making do, I have returned from the shipwright with a new nameplate for our ship. Together, my new crew and I shall sail on the Headless Monkey. That's actually really cool. Yeah. Oh. Raising the Mad Monkey by Captain Kate Capsize. If I'm to locate Thurpwood and teach him a very pointy lesson about having innocent people locked up so you can steal their beverages, I'll need help. I knew I need the help of some local authorities, but unfortunately Governor Marley turned out to have eloped with none other than Thurpwood himself. Yuck. Fortunately, if there is one thing we're not lacking in this part of the world is bureaucrats. Governor Fat was all ready and willing to meet with me. I must confess that it turns my stomach to think of my pieces of 8 going to feed that man's endless gluttony, but I'm willing to do what must be done. That's really cool how this foreshadows. Besides, if what I hear about Thurpwood's honeymoon destination is true, I'll soon have more than enough treasure in my hold. Cool. Wait, was this her old ship? Sweet! I'm gonna skip through it now that you've read it for us. more. So wait, is this her boat, the Headless Monkey? Skip through this, cause lava ready for us. Fresh Waters by Captain Kate. I have a ship, she has a name, I have a crew, we have our course. Sea of Thieves is a legendary pirate paradise, home to some of the most feared marauders to ever sail the seas, or so the stories go. Naturally, only Threepwood would be arrogant enough to presume he has a place there, let alone treat it as a romantic getaway spot for his honeymoon. Yeah, what a weird place to take your honeymoon at. If he'd been sailing alone, I'm sure he'd be marooned by now, but while Elaine has seriously bad-tasted husbands, she's a capable pirate. I have to assume that Threepwood somehow made it to the Sea of Thieves, and that means I must do the same. Well. Oh, we have to... Yeah, that they did. We have to go up there and grab the head. That's the big red one with the crossbones on it, right? Yes. Yep, I right.
Red sails with crossed swords. That's undefined old shit. There she be. This next bit needs a fine touch. Set me down atop that there skeleton. There's a secret nearby. I can smell it on the wind. Ha! There she be. Me golden hair. The fastest ship on the seas. By my reckoning, and no one ever dare tell me different. A piece of advice. Always have a secret way back to your own ship. To me cabin.
You say he's in his cabin? Nice.
Captain on deck.
Sorry, Captain.
We just got carried away. We didn't mean nothing by it.
I said we never should have mutinied.
Good to have you back, Cap.
Sure, I used to be taller than this. This key will let you through the side door of me cabin. For here is where we be parting ways. There's a rowboat over yonder that'll carry ye onto the ferry. Quiet as a church mouse. But I wonder, do ye really know what's waiting for ye below her decks? Not all treasure is silver and gold. Me crew are free, and me conscience is clear. But I've still plenty of thinking to do. Perhaps one day, we'll meet again. Now take the key and be off with ye, before ye find yourself trapped here for good. Ye've made an old sea dog happy today. This key's the least I can do.
Treachery abound. First neon cabin boy makes off with a box full of cursed trinkets, and now me crew are plotting to betray me and save their own hides. Someone in these parts has been filling their head with tales of a ferryman promising that one day he'll come to take their souls back to the living world. And when that day comes, surely they'll make off with me precious treasure. Will I not make it easy for any scurvy wretch that's planning to jump ship? If ships can't make it to town in the dark without scuttling themselves on the rocks, it stands to reason there'll be no ferry to rescue them neither. It's settled then. Tonight I'll be indulging in a little treachery o' me own. Then we'll see if Mr. Ferryman's still looking too keen to visit Sailor's grave. Ooh. So he's the whole reason everybody got stuck?
Watch where ye step. The treasure what cursed me may still be lying about.
Yeah, well, I want all of it. I think so? Well, you can't pick none of it up. What a bummer. How do you check if you got accommodated? Discover the cursed captain's journal in Sailor's grave, 5 of 5. Crew of the Headless Monkey, 5 of 5. But I'm still missing stuff. Release a prisoner from their captivity. I see, okay. Oops, it isn't. There we go. He said, quiet as a mouse. Row! Row! Oh. Oh, is that his crew? Are they coming to get their crew?
You, who have lingered in this forsaken place, who have learned the price of breaking the pirate code. You have suffered under the weight of chains forged by your own misdeeds. And now, your time is served. Though you shall not fully remember your time in this place, perhaps some remnant of understanding will accompany you when you step through my portal and return to the living world. Perhaps not. And we shall meet here again. For now, we must make sail, and quickly. For strange ships now patrol these endless waters, and ours is the longest voyage of all.
So we just hang out here? You're kind of doing the jittery dance over there. To do what? They just throw us off?
Stop! The cursed flame you carry has no place within my well of fates. Do not attempt to meddle with power beyond your comprehension. The very secrets are laid bare. I cannot surrender the wheel, but I entreat you. Do not continue to trespass here, for you do not understand the truth of what you seek.
You're probably right, but I'm committed. There's a lot of skulls in there. But oh, I see. I was looking around for it. I was like, well, where the hell is the other lantern?
Come on, Dougie. Come to Jack and get the bone. Come to Jack and get the bone. Good boy. This bone's much nicer than those rusty old keys. Look,
I'll try a bit first. See? Not bad. Needs salt and rosemary. Now, if you bring your flea-ridden hide just a little... I know what you're thinking. That dog is never going to move. Therefore, I propose a wager. Let us see if I can lure him over faster, then you can take the keys from his mouth and let me out. The winner gets this delicious bone.
Yes.
Don't say much, do you? Very wise. When endeavoring an escape,
Yeah.
silence is generally best. However, as I've had no one but a recalcitrant mutt to talk to for far too long, I shall bow to my collegial nature and introduce myself. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Though, since you came here to rescue me, you probably knew that already. And you must have heard tell of my heroic journey to acquire this, the greatest pirate treasure of all. A golden key to other lands, an eternal freedom, plundered from the lair of a heartless squid and used to assist in the daring escape that led me to stand before you now. Shiny.
You're
isn't
slowly
it?
levitating forwards. There you go. Nope, you're still levitating. Wait, where did he go?
You know, I haven't had so much as a crumb to eat since I got here. Not completely sure where here is exactly, but it's sorely lacking in dinner options. I'm a shadow of my former self. Then again, the captain seems a dreary sort of fellow. Probably enjoys dried biscuits. Wouldn't even tell me how I came to be aboard this sad little ship. The last thing I remember was standing at the helm of the Pearl as we made our escape.
No?
Suddenly, there was a loud, booming, cannonballing sort of noise. A cannonball, perhaps. The scenery's not very inspiring, but it's good to stretch me legs. Now, let's get off this ship before
Stay where you are!
that happens.
You, from the living world. Why have you interfered with my work? The selfish actions of this Sparrow have brought catastrophe in his wake. Dire fortune that now threatens to consume the Sea of Thieves itself.
That's Captain Jack Sparrow, mate. And I think you may be overreacting just a smidge. I know the true worth of what I possess, and I intend to keep it quite safe. Now, I can see you're very busy and very grumpy, so we'll just be on our way.
Silence! You shall be returned to your cell. And this time, the key shall be cast overboard into the abyss. What you possess must never be permitted. See the folly of your actions? Already the sands of time have trickled into oblivion and we are discovered. He has found us. They have our scent now. We cannot flee. Therefore,
But aren't
we
you
must
the
fight.
ferryman? Why be
To
afraid of that guy?
arms!
Steady, mate. That's the Flying Dutchman we're talking about. She's no ordinary ship.
Then upon
Okay,
the
yeah, but
waves of
we're
my
technically
domain,
on the
she will
Dutchman
find
itself.
herself well matched. Play your part, pirates. The cannons stand ready. Unleash the fury of the dead upon this interloper, that we might put an end to calamity before it begins.
I believe that
I
means
see.
he'd like us to use the guns. blowing holes in this ship! Over and free!
What? I ran out of cannonballs. All cannons loaded and ready to rock and roll.
Order and free!
They need to board us! Defend the ship, or all is lost!
And what do you suggest I defend her with, mate? I forgot to bring the bone!
Oh, very well. Take my blade while I steady our course. A dead man's sword for a dead man's hand.
We've got company!
Oh, I see.
This treasure's not
I'm
for you.
already at ammo. Oh, I see it.
I am not on the menu!
I was eating some food. I almost died. Can you really sink something that's already kind of sunk? What were you saying? I died. What was that? I couldn't hear you over the dying. That makes sense. I need more stuff.
Oi! Treasure! It's gone! Change course! Change course! After that treasure! I gave him my word!
Enough! Destroy them!
Yeah. Did say I wanted to find a Kraken a couple of days ago. Not necessarily what I had in mind, but
Why did you not heed my warning? Now Sparrow is lost, and our enemy has the treasure in his grasp to fulfill his dark ambitions and lay siege to the Sea of Thieves. Already his plans are in motion, deep beneath the waves. You have caused much harm this day. However, you fought bravely. I shall return you and your vessel to the land of the living, so that you may continue to fight. Fight to save all that you have endangered. Fail, and you shall bear witness as this world too falls under the shadow of Davy Jones.
well, we did a thing. And that thing may not have been a good thing. This is true. So I see. They're kind of leaving us alone.
Avast there, lovers! Steady as she goes! Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, it's good to always have a loaded cannon, I suppose. What the devil are you guys doing on my boat? Nice. Part 1? Go ahead and, I guess, take us to wherever. Not bad. Just tell me when. Huh. What? Have to take it where? Hmm. Ooh. Just a reminder, make sure everybody is hitting the like and the follow button or the subscribe button or whatever you call it,
And now
because
you
that really does
understand
help.
the truth,
Plus,
Peter.
you just see when all my videos go live,
Because
so
of the
that's a plus
treasure
also.
he
So,
stole,
just a reminder,
Jack
make sure.
Sparrow lost him freedom, and now that same
Break it!
can't
Destroy it!
all.
Sorry.
The ferryman. He knew all about the treasure.